What's going on, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to yet another video. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. You can see blue skies, birds chirping, maple trees are blooming. Actually, those are Bradford pears, but you get the idea. It's a very nice day, very special day actually. We're gonna be heading over to the big project lawn. For those of you guys who don't know, I did a complete comprehensive video a couple of weeks ago talking all about spring seeding, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and why personally it's not my first choice. And on top of that, I also demonstrated step-by-step how to do it at my big project lawn, as my buddy Rich had a large 8,000 square foot area of bare dirt that he wanted to do some seeding on. So I figured, okay, let's take advantage of this situation and do some content. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it here in the eye in the top right corner, as well as linked in the description below. The reason today is so special to me is because today is going to be kind of a reveal. Not a big reveal, but kind of a reveal. I'm going to be heading over there today and seeing what the area looks like about 3 weeks after we seeded it. And on top of that, we're also going to be putting down our second application in the N-Ext Seed starter pack, which we'll talk about once we get to the site. So make sure you stay tuned for that. One more thing before I get going, I want to go ahead and show you guys my lawn real quick. I'll at least give you a glimpse of the front yard. You'll have to subscribe and stay tuned to see the rest of it. But as you can see at first glance, she's looking beautiful, nice and green. Now, albeit looks pretty good from afar, especially on camera, but when you get up close and look at it, you can see we have a couple of weeds starting to sprout over here, especially clover. Not a big fan of that, but we have a means of control actually on the way today that we'll be talking about very soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, check it out, got a dandelion right there. Not a fan of that either. And then one more thing I want to go ahead and mention real quick is this area right here. You guys who've been watching for a while, you guys have been berating me in the comments, and I understand that. A lot of you guys are like, Jake, your lawn looks good, albeit your landscape could use a little bit of work. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, just look at that. It's terrible. I know. I'm embarrassed about it too. But anyway, I'm excited to announce that for the first time in how long, we are finally going to be tackling this year. Let me just say that we got some fun content coming up on that. Pretty fun, cool stuff. So make sure that you subscribe to see that content coming up very soon. All right, so before I go ahead and load the truck up, I could see the comments already. A lot of people are gonna be like, Jake, how many times are you gonna show us the same angle of you loading your truck up and driving it to the project, yada, 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 right? I see the comments, I understand that, and all I could say is, your guess is as good as mine. But I can promise you this, we have some different fun content coming up here over the next couple of weeks. So I highly recommend you subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for all of that awesome content. Hey, by the way, pro tip to all of my fellow lawn care YouTubers out there. No matter where you're going, I don't care where and when, bring a tripod. I don't care if you don't think you'll need it, trust me, you'll need it. We're here at the project lawn. It's been about 3 weeks since we've been here. And as you can see, here's the main section looking really nice and green. Been hitting this with another N-Ext cocktail, which we'll be talking about later, which you can see looking awesome. What's going on? So here it is. Here's the area we seeded about 3 weeks later. As you can see from those shots there, it's looking really good. We got some nice germination coming up. Just as I predicted, we didn't really get much the first couple of weeks because the majority of this seed is Kentucky bluegrass, and as you guys have heard me say before, bluegrass is notorious for being a slow grower, right? It doesn't really come in till about 2 to 3 weeks after you seed, and as you can see, here we are about 3 weeks later, and things are coming in, they're looking really good. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the applications we're going to be performing today. All right, so as you can see, we got quite a bundle with us today. Let's take a look at the products we got back there, and then we'll get to spraying. So what we got here is another combination of products similar to last time. We're going to be using our good old friend RGS at a rate of 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet, just like we did with the last application. Only difference being is we're going to be applying this in tandem with the 901 Green Star product, which is really meant to be put down 3 weeks after the seed is germinated. And as you can see, like I talked about earlier, we're already at that point. So we're going to be putting this down at 12 ounces per 1,000 square feet. And the benefits we're going to be getting from this, number one, Green Star is going to give us that nice nitrogen kick that we need to get the seed growing. You can see we've got a little bit of nitrogen in there, a little bit of potassium to get, help regulate things in the soil, especially with all the watering we're doing. And on top of that, the RGS here, once again, good old friend, is going to help us push more root growth down into the ground, which is very important in these early stages of the seeding process. So, with all that in mind, let's go ahead and put this down. By the way, let me just say one thing real quick. When you're filling up your sprayer, make sure that you're cautious and that you do not pull an RVA Lawn Love. If you do that, everything will be okay. All right, so all done. Got our second application down, which was the 901 and the RGS. Now, as you can see, we've got sprinkler number 1 running over there, and then right in the back there, sprinkler number 2. So from here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to water the application in for a good 5 to 10 minutes. I want to get it down into the soil so that it could start working and doing its job and doing more of that magic in the soil, especially when you're using those Green County products like the one I just put down, the 901 Green Start. One thing I forgot to mention in the beginning is, like a lot of the Green County products, it's juiced with humic acid, fulvic acid, sea kelp, all that stuff. Getting that here in the soil, again, is just going to help enhance that nutrient availability and give the soil a good dose of carbon. And then with that, the RGS in there to keep stimulating that root growth, to get roots digging down in the dirt. So from here, as far as the watering goes, 5 to 10 minutes to water the product in, and then after that, as you can see, we're about 3 weeks here. We got about 3 more to go until the seed is fully germinated and established. So from there, just continue to keep watering every day, 2 to 3 times a day, 20 minutes each zone, each time, for the next 3 weeks. If you do that, I promise you, you will be okay. With that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If I don't see you guys next time, your lawn is gonna be dominated, literally. Look at this color. Come on. The results speak for themselves, folks, so do the right thing. Like it, subscribe it, comment, all that fun. Really, you do whatever you want, but it helps me. All right. See you guys later.